Hello, primary 4 students. How are you? This is your time to study science. So now we study lesson 2 from concept 3, unit 3. As this is me, Shaimaa Hamdy, and you are watching the Big Sister channel. So don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and press the bell button to get all the new lessons. As now we have activity 4, solar energy. As we studied before, the solar panel. As solar panel converts solar energy into electrical energy. And we have examples like the Mars rover Curiosity. And we know that the solar panel convert the solar energy into electrical energy to recharge the batteries in the Mars rover Curiosity, yes? Also, we studied the solar-powered calculator, as this calculator has what? Yes, solar cell that converts the solar energy into electrical energy to operate the calculator, yes? And in last lesson, we studied what? Yes, these light posts in the streets, okay? In the streets that are operated by solar panel, yes? Okay, so now we will study how the solar panel converts the energy from the sun into electricity, okay? We have solar panel can be very small or can be very large, okay? So we have very small solar panels. They can supply only one light bulb with energy. So this is a very small solar panel that supply only one light bulb with energy, as the example of the calculator, okay? This is a small solar panel. Also, we have large solar panels that can supply buildings, whole buildings, okay, or cities by energy, okay? So solar panels can be very small or can be very large, okay? Very small that they can supply only one light bulb, or very large that can supply buildings or cities, okay? How do solar panels work? How do solar panels work? Solar panels are composed of many solar cells. As you see here, this is a solar panel, and we have small squares in it. So each one of them is solar cell. So solar panel is formed of many solar cells, okay? These solar cells absorb or capture solar energy, especially what? The radiant energy. So the solar cells capture the solar energy, especially the radiant energy. We talked about the radiant energy last time, and we know that radiant energy or radiation is one type of energy from the sunlight, from the solar energy. So here the solar cells capture the radiant energy and convert it directly into electrical energy, okay? So here the solar cells capture, okay, absorb the radiant energy and convert it directly into electrical energy. So is this point clear? So here we have question. Solar panels are used to generate electricity. We want the energy conversion. Conversion means what? the energy converts from this to that, okay? As we have energy that is from the sun, and it is converted into a type of energy that is in the solar panel. So what is the answer? Yes, the energy conversion here is the radiant energy from the sun is converted into electrical energy in the solar panel. So this is the energy conversion that happens in the solar panels to generate electricity. The radiant energy from the sun is converted into electrical energy in the solar panel. Okay? So, good job, primary 4 students. And now we will take some uses of the electricity generated from the solar panel. Okay? We can use the electricity that are generated from the solar panels in 4 uses, okay? As we know some of them, okay? As we can use the electricity generated from the solar panels in directly in light to light the streets, okay? In the light posts, yes? Okay, so we can use the electricity that comes from the solar panels. As we saw, we can use the electricity directly from the solar panels as in the light posts, okay? Yeah, in the streets, to light the streets, okay? Also, the second use, we can use this electricity generated from the solar panel to recharge some types of batteries, like the battery of the calculator, okay? So we can use electricity generated from the solar panels directly to light the streets or to recharge some types of batteries, okay? And the third use, we can use this electricity generated from the solar panels to operate various devices in homes. As we see here, there are many devices that can be operated by the electricity that is generated from the solar panel, okay? So electricity from the solar energy can be used to operate various devices in homes. Various means what? Many devices, okay? Okay, so this is the third use. And we can use this electricity that is generated from the solar panel to operate irrigation equipment in some villages. As you see here, this is irrigation to water the plants in the fields, in the big fields, in the farm. So this is irrigation. So it needs electricity to be operated. Some of these irrigation equipment use electricity that is generated from the solar panel, okay? So here we can use electricity generated from the solar panels to operate irrigation equipment in some villages, some farms, okay? Okay, here we finish this activity and we will go to activity 5, harness the wind. And the meaning of harness, as you see here in the translation, as to use the wind to produce energy, okay? So here we will talk about wind as a natural resource, natural renewable resource that we can use to generate electricity, okay? But first, we need to answer this question, okay? Examples for the renewable resources of energy are, we have 3 blanks here. Yes, examples for renewable resources of energy are sun, wind, and water. Okay, so well done, primary 4 students. In this activity, we want to know how wind turbines convert the kinetic energy of wind into electricity. Okay, so how the wind turbines convert the kinetic energy of wind into electricity? As we see here, the wind movement causes what? Yes, the blades of the wind turbines to rotate. What the meaning of rotate? To move in circles, okay? To rotate, to spin, okay? So after that, this kinetic energy is transferred to the turbines, okay? And due to the kinetic energy in the turbines, so it operates the generators and generate electricity, okay? Energy. So here, this is what happens in the wind turbines. So we have here a question, a very important question. What causes the wind movement? Okay, so now we will answer this question. Okay, as you know, the radiant energy that comes from the solar energy, one type of the solar energy. So this radiant energy heats up the air around the earth, as you see here in the picture. Okay, so this radiant energy heats up the air around the earth in different degrees, as there are some areas on earth that get more or large amount of the radiant energy. So the air in these areas will be what? Yes, hot. Yes. And other areas that gets less amount of this radiant energy. Okay, so here the air will be not hot, maybe cold air. So the difference in temperatures between the cold and warm air causes the air to move and the wind to blow. As this difference of temperatures between the cold air and warm air causes air to move and wind to blow. So what causes the wind movement? Yes, as different amount of solar energy, especially the radiant energy that we said that is a type of solar energy. Yes, different amount of the radiant energy reach different regions of the world. Okay, so the different amount means like the amount of solar energy isn't equal, as there are some regions that get more sunlight or more radiant energy, okay, and some regions or areas that get less solar energy or radiant energy, okay? So there is different amount of solar energy, especially radiant energy, that reach to different regions of the world, okay? So this causes what? Some regions is hot and others are cooler regions, yes? So this radiant energy heats up the air around the earth in different degrees because there are different amount of solar energy or radiant energy reach to different regions of the world or earth, yes? So this causes what? Difference of temperatures, as the regions that get more radiant energy have hot or warm air, yes? And other regions that get less radiant energy, they have what? Yes, cooler air, okay? So the difference of temperatures between the cold air and the warm air causes the air to move or the wind blow, okay? As there is hot air and cold air. So this causes the movement of air or the wind movement or the wind to blow. Okay? I hope this point is clear. So now we know what causes the wind movement. Okay? So back to our wind turbine. Okay? So as we have now a turbine, wind turbine, which has blades. Okay? So the wind movement causes what? Yes, the blades of the wind of turbines to rotate, okay, or spins. And when these blades rotate, it causes, yes, the turbines to rotate or spin as the kinetic energy transfers from the blades to the turbines, okay? And then when the turbines rotate or spin, so it generates electricity, okay? So here we can say kinetic energy of the wind movement is used to rotate or spin the blades of the wind turbines, okay? This causes what? The rotation of the turbines, and that leads to generating electricity, okay? And this leads to generating electrical energy. So here we obtained electrical energy from the kinetic energy of the wind movement, okay? As in the wind turbines, the kinetic energy is converted into electrical energy, okay? So what? This electrical energy is transmitted through big wires, as you see here, to different places as houses and factories, okay? Electrical energy is transmitted through big wires to different places as houses and factories. So here we can answer this question as fill the blank in this energy chain of the wind turbines. As we have energy that comes from the sun, is converted into thermal energy, causes temperature vary between hot air and cold air as the difference in temperature, okay? And you know, this difference of the temperature between the hot air and cold air causes what? Yes, the wind movement, okay? Okay, let us complete our chain. We have it. The thermal energy is converted to another form of energy that is in the wind turbine, okay? And then this energy is converted into electrical energy in the power lines. Okay, we can answer this as the energy from the sun called what? Radiant energy. So radiant energy is converted into thermal energy that causing temperature vary between hot air and cold air. As here we have the wind movement. So this wind movement causes the thermal energy to convert into, in the wind turbines, what is the energy in the wind turbines? Yes, the blades rotate or spin and the turbine spin. So this is kinetic energy. So here, thermal energy is converted into kinetic energy in the wind turbines. Yes, and after that, this kinetic energy causes generating electricity as it will convert into electrical energy that is in the power lines, and it's transmitted through big wires to different buildings as homes and factories. Okay, so here the answer, radiant energy is converted into thermal energy, and this thermal energy is converted into kinetic energy, and finally this kinetic energy is converted into electrical energy. So here we have an important part. So keep attention with me in this point. In wind turbines, when the kinetic energy of wind increases, and this means what? Yes, it's a very strong wind, okay? It moves very fast. So it has more kinetic energy. So here, when the kinetic energy of wind increases, okay, it causes what? The blades rotate faster. The blades of the turbine will rotate faster. And here, the efficiency of wind turbines increases. What is the meaning of efficiency of wind turbines increases? Means work very well. It will generate more electricity. So it is efficient, or the efficiency of wind turbines increases. Okay, and the word efficiency we have F. Then we have phi, F-phi. Here C-I-A-N, shin, efficient. Then we have C, okay, efficiency. Okay, so when the kinetic energy of wind increases, the blades rotate faster, okay, and the efficiency of wind turbines increase, okay. With this information, we finished our lesson. So thank you for watching. See you next video, inshallah, and goodbye.